Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. It's Thursday, August 27th, 2020. My name's Jennifer Cotton, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Midlothian, Texas. And that means that I teach people how to make greeting cards, scrapbook pages, home decor, gift packaging, and much, much more with Stampin' Up! Merchandise. Hello, everybody. I was checking the inventory status report and got distracted, so I had to run over here right at 9. It's 9 a.m. Central Time. Good morning, Oma. Anyway, so Jennifer Cotton, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Turn my volume down on my iPad. And I teach people how to make cards, gift packaging, scrapbook pages, and more. Good morning, Dana. Hey, Landa. Good morning. Jewel, good morning. Hey, Jewel is in Idaho, right? Am I reading? Oh, Linda in Idaho. Hey, Dana. Good morning, Sharon. She says she's sharing already. Thank you very much. Okay, so the stuff I'm going to show you today, you can purchase from me. I also offer events that are currently all offered to go as well, and some a very small amount in person. So if you want to take a class, a retreat in a box, play bingo, I offer all that stuff. Jewel's in Alabama. There you go. I don't know who else. I have the TV on right now and I can kind of see, but the areas that are affected by the hurricane. Nothing is affected where I live in Texas, but south, of course. Anyway, I hope everybody's okay with that. So today, I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in almost 19 years. November is my anniversary, and it'll be 19 years in November. And good morning, Terry. Good morning, Joni. Hey, Shirley. Good morning. Linda in Mansfield. Awesome. Right by me. So today I'm going to be making 3 cards with the Magic is in the Night Suite, which includes the Hallows Night Magic. Hardest name I've ever had to say for a stamp set. Hallows Night Magic stamp set and coordinating dies, which are awesome. So I'm going to be making actually 4 projects today with that. And I'm going to be using the whole suite of products. So it's called Magic in the Night, and I'll show you when we demonstrate. Though all that stuff is in our holiday catalog, which is technically called the August to December 2020 mini catalog. So if you're long distance and you don't have one, let me know. Hey, Kathy, good morning. If you're not long distance, they're available for pickup right now. And yeah, just let me know. But there's so much good stuff in that catalog. I did a tour of it. Hey, Teresa, hot tamale, good morning. I did a catalog tour in my August 15th online party, which you can still join that group and watch that video. Okay, so say hi as you come on today. I'm going to be giving the projects I make. Ooh, Karen is in Australia. Good morning, Karen. Or probably not good morning for you, but anyway, and today it's 4 projects. Usually it's 3. It's 3 cards in a box today. So someone's going to win those that comments or shares my video. So as you come on, say hi like everybody else is. Just type in hi and then good morning, Ramona. You'll be entered to win. If you share the video, you'll be entered a second time. Ooh, Mary Jo, upstate New York. Good morning. If you share it, you need a comment that you shared because Facebook doesn't tell me most of the people who share, and then you'll be entered again. And both of those things help me, so I appreciate it. Thank you, Teresa. And who did I miss? Shirley, thank you for sharing. 12:05 a.m. Karen. Woo! I would definitely be asleep by now. By that time, I mean here. Good morning, Susan. I missed the last name. Which Susan? Ah, yes. My new friend Susan. Hey Karen, hey Linda, good morning. Oh, looking at my phone had me looking straight into my lights, and now I'm seeing spots. Anyway, good morning, everybody. So, every month I have an ordering special. Every single month you can get a free class packet from me to make 4 cards. Everything will be cut, die cut, embossed, punched that we possibly can, and you will just stamp and assemble. So these are the 4 cards for this month. Thanks for sharing, Susan and Kathy. I thought I missed one. So the cards this month are going to use the Love of Leaves bundle. It's on page 48 in the mini catalog. I've shown it several times. I think the cards I made last week were from this bundle on the Facebook Live. So these are the 4 cards, your little sneak peek. They're really cute, and you can get this whole packet mailed to you for free. You don't pay shipping, and it's free. If you go on to my online store and place a minimum $25 order with this month's host code, which you'll see when I point the camera down, it'll be in the video description. It's on my blog. It gets emailed out. You'll get that class packet for free. But if your order's 50 or more, you're also going to get a free full accessory every month. I offer this different stamp set each month. And if your order's 150 or more, then don't use the host code. You still get the gifts from me, and you get free stuff from Stampin' Up. So any questions, let me know. Basically you place your order during the month, and then at the end of the month, once it's over, we look at how many kits we need to make. Landa cuts them for me. Thank you, Landa. And then they get mailed usually within a week of the month ending. Okay, reminders of what's coming up. I actually, shockingly, hey Sharon, good to see you. And Sherry, good morning. Hey Pat. Thank you, Susan. Thanks for sharing, Linda. Yes, Linda, we are, where I live, we're not even getting rain from the hurricane, basically. So definitely safe. I'm near Dallas. So I've actually figured out, I just haven't set up the links and all that stuff yet, but my 4 classes I do every month. Hey Stella, good morning. So I'm going to tell you about them. So, and I have an example. All 4 of my tubs for this month are here today. They're all getting checked out tomorrow, but no one had signed up for them today. So I'm going to show you an example of what it means to check out a tub if you're local. I also am offering it live now, 1 day, very limited time slots available, and you have to sign up for that separately. Or you can just get it to go and use your own stamps at home. So there's 3 ways to take these classes. This is the ones for this month. It's too late to sign up for them. I don't think we have any. Oh, we have scrapbook packets left. That's all. So if you want to take scrapbook, I have a few packets left of that. But basically when you, actually I don't want to show that one first, but when you take these classes, let me just start over with that. So there's 4 classes to pick from every month. They actually normally all happen on the same exact day, and you just go to the section of the room and do your classes. But now they're offered to go. Locally, you can check out the tub. This is what it looks like. Look at all that stuff in there. And I'm going to show you inside one of these tubs. You can just get it to go. Anyone can get it to go. Use your own stuff at home. You get a PDF tutorial, of course. Hey, Rhonda, good morning. Or third option is attend live now at my house 1 day. I think I have the dates. Let me look at my calendar. And there's 2-hour time slots. You have to finish in 2 hours, and so that we have few people here at a time. So September is September 19th. But again, if you sign up for my email newsletter, all the info will be coming out. Okay, so you can do those 3 options. Each class only uses 1 stamp set, so it's easy to make at home. The fee includes the written tutorial for assembly with measurements and pictures and all that. When you register, you can add on the stamp sets and bundles if you want. That is not required at all. It's an option, and there is a little perk of doing that, so you'll see that when you register. I think I said already they all include a PDF tutorial. You can just buy the tutorials only for all 4, but my team gets those free, so if you're on my team, don't do that. And then when you register, you can add shipping. And if you take 1 class or 3 or 2 or 3 or 4, you pay shipping only once. Okay, so the first 2, you need to RSVP by September 17th. They are card class and scrapbook class. They're $15 each or free with a minimum order, which is $20. If you do place a $50 order, then your shipping will be free for that class. So card class, let me show you this month's card class. Next month, we're using the Banner Year Bundle. And we'll be pre-punching the banners for you. What page is it? Page 65 in the holiday catalog. So if all you really have to own to do it at home is the stamp set. And we're going to, yay, Susan, they went out Monday. So hopefully you'll get it soon. It's already Thursday. The Banner Year Bundle. So we're going to be doing a Halloween, a Thanksgiving, a Christmas, and 1 more card with this theme. Isn't it cute? And the punch that's in the bundle is banners, so we can pre-punch those for you if needed. Obviously, these cards aren't designed yet. So we have that one. Now, again, let me just show you this month so that you can see what it's like. This month we used, I'm going to blank on the name, Life is Beautiful. Where are the cards? Oh, I took them out. I saw that I could easily find them. The cards are usually in the tub, so you know what to make. Sorry about the clear envelopes. All of this gets sanitized in between each person, so these envelopes are a little sticky actually, but that's from sanitization. So you can see it only used 1 stamp set. Of course, we pre-die cut, pre-punch, pre-die cut, pre-emboss. All you do is stamp and assemble. And then inside the tub, there's notes telling you how to pack the tub back up. There's written instructions. This one needed baby wipes, so I put baby wipes in there. And then there's all the other stuff you need. So there's a note about cleaning off a certain stamp. There's paper towels because we're doing a technique. There's all the ink pads. All the stamps are in here, labeled with what color to stamp them on. Glue dots, dimensionals, liquid glue. Whatever you need is in here if you get the tub. Yes, Teresa, that's the stamp set you won. So that's what that's about. Obviously, you supply all that stuff yourself if you make them at home. Thank you, Linda. So that was a class you could sign up for this month, but we sold all our extra packets. Scrapbook class, you don't need to see what's inside the tub. You got the gist, I'm sure. But these are the pages we made this month. I think they're so cute. I still have 3 packets available. So it says Back to School 2020. And of course, we have a lot of people who don't have kids in school. All you do is take that off and it's a perfect 2020 page. Zoom, mask, houses. Hey, Chris, good morning. And then we made this page, which is page 1 of the next layout. And then in September, you're going to make page 2, which actually has no stamping on it. These are be die cut out for you already. This will all be die cut. You'll have your piece here. And then we're making 2 pages for Halloween. So the Hallows Night Magic Bundle. Yay. So those 2 classes that are coming up in September are $15 free with a $20 order. And then, and for scrapbook, you make 3 12 by 12 pages. Good morning, Cindy. Now, for the other 2, they are product-based classes. That means they include some product with your fee. So they're priced differently. They each include $20 in merchandise. They each have an RSVP deadline of September 14th, and they are Sampler class and Stamp-A-Stack class. So Sampler this month is super cute. Sorry again about the glare. There's even a little, see how that's a little awning. So cute. Thank you, or good morning, Stacy in South Florida. And then this is attached to it for the people that check out the tub. It's a 1 1/4 inch border to use to assemble your page. So that's just clipped on there for them. And then of course the tub full of supplies if they did the in-person checkout. So this month's sampler is Halloween. Guess what? Hallows Night Magic. It's going to be, once you see the projects I make today, you're going to see how awesome the sampler can be. And for these two, sampler and Stampin' Stack, we cut, die cut, punch, everything that we can. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Susan. Anyway, the product you're going to see, the glimmer paper or glitter paper, the designer paper, iridescent pearls, mesh ribbon, all those are going to be included with your fee. Portions of them, of course, to add up to $20, and the class is $28. Great deal. But what I meant to say is we don't cut the designer paper because it's just, we just don't. So there will be instructions for whatever portion of designer paper and glimmer paper you receive for you to cut it yourself. Now, if we die cut something, we do pre-do that for you out of your designer paper. Okay, so then Stampin' Stack, this month was Christmas, or the next few months are going to be all Christmas. So this month we did, what's it called? Christmas Gleaming. I love these cards. And you get to make 12 cards, 4 designs, 3 of each. You get $20 in merchandise with your fee. And this month, for September, we'll be doing the Poinsettia Petals bundle, which this is not a Stampin' Stack card because this is from another class, but it's a gorgeous, gorgeous set of stuff. So that's going to be awesome. That one's going to include the designer paper, the plush designer paper, some pearls, and some sheer real red ribbon. Everything is always subject to change. Awesome, Sharon, birthday month. Subject to change because of if there's go on back order, then we just substitute something of equal value. Okay, so those are the 4 monthly classes. My newsletter should go out September 1st, unless I have an issue. And it'll have all of the links to RSVP and all that stuff. And you can always contact me directly to get an RSVP link from you, for you. Okay, Holiday Catalog Kickoff. We're doing it live and to go September 12th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. if it's live here in Midlothian. Or you can do to go, or you can do tutorials only. Yes, this month's sampler is unfortunately sold out. Yeah, it's sold out. Because we ordered what we ordered and cut it, and it's gone. Yes, Linda, that paper is gorgeous. She's talking about the Christmas Gleaming. I don't remember the exact name, but that Christmas paper. Okay, so Holiday Catalog Kickoff. You can sign up for it. The live one will have lots of COVID restrictions and social distancing and all that, so it'll be good. We're limiting it to 30 people in this huge room, 2 people per table, mask, all that stuff. Your fee for the kickoff always includes a portion of a bunch of accessories that you get to use on your projects and keep the leftovers. The bundles and or stamp sets. I just pulled the stamps today because you don't really get a lot from seeing the dies that we're going to be using in this class are warm hugs. So if you do it to go, you'll want to own these. Wrapped in Christmas. Peace and joy. And of course, we pre-die cut, punch, whatever we can for you. Cherish the season and beautiful autumn. So we will be using those in our at least 8 projects. Again, you're going to get a lot of product with your fee. So it's $49, at least 8 projects. It's basically a stamp camp. Thank you, Karen. The deadline to sign up is September 4th. The live event is September 12th. And you can add on shipping when you register if you need it shipped to you. So sign up by September 4th for that. Any questions, just let me know. Retreat in a box. So this is normally a retreat in a box is a box full of $50 in merchandise. at least 10 make and takes. And of course, when I say it includes make and takes, it includes a PDF tutorial. And normally it includes gifts and bags and stuff. But this is a no frills retreat in October. We're calling it a mini retreat in a box. No frills. Sign up and pay by October 18th. Kits are mailed by October 23rd. And that's so you can get it in time to make your little Halloween projects, because it's going to cover Halloween, fall, and Christmas themes. You're going to use in your make and takes the Celebration Tidings bundle. So I did bring those dies out because they're so awesome. And the Festive Post stamp set. So we'll mix those together and make all the seasons coming up projects. You'll make at least 10 projects, including a sampler. Yes, Linda, peace and joy. I love it. Anyway, for the retreat in a box, sampler, scrapbook pages, and cards. It includes $50 in merchandise, and it cost $75, including shipping. So it's a great deal. And then you can add on 2 optional classes. And the way we make our registration, you can actually click to register for Retreat in a Box and not do Retreat in a Box and do one or both of the add-on classes if you choose. You just do need to add shipping if you only take those. If you take Retreat in a Box, shipping's included for anything else. So I'm doing the Heartwarming Hugs Gifty class. Gifty, yes. That's this suite here. So you're going to make some gift card holders, some cards, I'm looking for the place on this, a mini coffee carrier, and gift tags in that class using that same stuff, some of the same stuff that we're using in the Kickoff. So you can use the same stuff you already bought for the Kickoff. And then April, I do retreats with my retreat partner, April. She's doing the Snowflake Splendor Stamp-A-Stack class. And these are kind of mega classes, so you're making more projects than we usually do at our retreat classes, and you're getting more with your fee. So each class includes $35 in product, and it only costs $45. So $10 for all these projects. This is going to be 20 cards, 4 designs, 5 of each, with the Snowflake Splendor suite. Let's see if I have the page. No, of course not. Oh, there it is. That's the suite. So, awesome stuff. Thank you. The links for this have already been put out, so if you want that, let me know. If you're not on my email list, of course you can join that. Don't forget to spend your bonus days coupons, whether you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator or a customer. Either way, they expire August 31st. They don't give them back to you. If you don't use them, you lost them. So use your coupons. Again, whether it's through me, through yourself, through your demonstrator. We have a starter kit special starting September 1st. Yay! You can join and be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator just like me and half the people in this video right now. And we all get to get a discount on our product. We get to see stuff early. We get to order stuff early. We get host benefits for our own orders. We get to take advantage of any customer special. There's literally no difference in the special offerings that customers get and demonstrators get. And I know with a lot of companies that is not true. You can't be a host. You can't necessarily, like when we have Celebration, for example, free gift with every 50 spent. You can't necessarily take advantage of those and things like that. We can. We don't have to do anything tricky. We click demonstrator order and we qualify for all the specials. So Stampin' Up! Is really great about that kind of stuff. So the kit special is, if you sign up in September, the kit's $99. You choose 125 of anything you want, anything, including our die machine that's coming out September 1st. And then you're going to get free 2 stamp sets. One is called Queen Anne's Lace, and it looks like this. Lots of great greetings in there. It's on page 135 in the annual catalog. You're also going to get, I'm looking at my notes, page 53, So Much Love, which is a really, I think, a really pretty stamp set. So much love right there at the top of page 53. You're going to get a full pack of rhinestones. I don't have a full pack to show you because these are used, but it'll be full. You're going to get, and then you're going to get 2 kits to make 8 cards each. So 16 cards. It's just the paper, just like my kit. So you supply your stamps, which are the stamps that come free with the kit, your ink, paper cutter, whatever else is needed. And then there's instructions, of course, to make those cards. So that all is a $60 value, $60. Plus you get 125 of anything of your choice. Plus you get a past paper pumpkin kit. The value of all that stuff that I just named is over $235 if you paid me for it with tax and shipping. And that's Texas tax, but you know. So you're going to save over $100 if you get the starter kit in September. And don't forget, you can get the awesome Stampin' Cut and Emboss die cutting machine if you like. You do not have to get that at all. But that starts September 1st for customers. So you can add it to this kit special. And also our magnetic platform comes out September 1st for everybody. So I don't have that yet either. They didn't have enough in stock to let us pre-order those because of COVID. But that one is, I cannot wait to get it. It's $24, I believe. I'm looking for it on this page. Magnetic plate, $24. And what it is a sheet. It's basically this part of, no. It's your bottom cutting pad that's 100% all magnetic that you cut directly on. So I can't wait. We can all order that September 1st. But you could get it in your starter kit if you want. Or get it right after you get the starter kit for a discount. So any questions on any of this stuff, let me know. There's many perks to being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Actually, the #1 perk is all the friends you can make. Our team is close to 200. I can't remember the number now, on my team. And we have our Facebook group. We have gatherings, you know, all kinds of stuff. We have optional card swaps you can participate in, meetings, all kinds of stuff. And then, like I said, all the perks from Stampin' Up!, which are so many, too many to name. Okay, so any questions on that, let me know. Last but not least, paper pumpkin. I know last week I was very confused, but I got my August kit last week. And what this is a monthly craft kit in the mail you can sign up for with Stampin' Up! This is an advertisement for this month's kit that I'm advertising right now. Sign up by September 10th to receive the September kit. And I'll have links. You can register. Thank you, Stella. She says, our team is awesome. Yes, we have really good people on our team. So my cat is meowing so loud. Can y'all hear her? She's locked out of here. The September kit is going to have something for everyone this season. It's going to have Halloween, fall, Thanksgiving, so it's not just, hey Nessa, Halloween like we usually do in September. It can cover all the themes. This is the one from August. You can't get it anymore, but it was a shaker card kit. So there's some acetate sheets. You always get an ink. That one is Pacific Point. You always get an exclusive stamp set that cannot be purchased anywhere else. This one is like a ribbon, like a, you know, when you win a ribbon. Yes, she does, Rhonda. I can't think of the right word for that. But anyway, it celebrates everyday heroes. There's some ribbon, and then the contents for your shaker card, and then your card bases, and you always get instructions and envelopes and all that stuff. So that was that kit. I don't know if I've actually read, I'm sure it's out there, what September's, oh yeah. September's kit is going to make cracker boxes. So there are treat packaging, but again, they don't have to be Halloween themed this year. So how you can get that is you can pre-purchase 1, 3, 6, or 12 months. Just go to my website, click Paper Pumpkin, and buy that. Or you can subscribe, and then you'll get it. It's $22 a month, free shipping plus tax only. So $22 includes shipping for a stamp set, the supplies, and ink, and instructions. And you can cancel or put it on hold at any time. But it's going to make 20 cracker box treat packages. That's what it says. Halloween, Thanksgiving, pumpkin, and leaves is what it says. Okay, so as y'all come on today, don't forget to say hi. Susan, you haven't opened. I thought you said haven't received. I'm like, uh-oh, because most of us got them earlier. Last month, they were very, very late, and that was due to the post office. But now this month, they came extra early, for me anyway, like I think a week early. But yeah, she just said she hasn't opened it yet. Okay, so I'm going to point the camera down, but as y'all come on, don't forget to still say hi. You'll still have a chance to win the cards and box I'm going to make today. And I do that drawing not immediately after the video. So even if you're watching this a few days from now, still comment and say hi so that you can have a chance to win that stuff. Okay, so we're using Hallows Night Magic bundle. The dies are called Halloween Magic dies, and they look like this. Of course, mine are already not sticking well because I use them a lot. But there's some awesome label dies in here that can be used for anything, not just Halloween. And then a border that can be used for anything. But then we have 2 types of bats. Oh, flowers. This suite definitely is not only Halloween. Now, this stamp set kind of is, my opinion. But the designer paper, the glimmer paper, the ribbon, all of that can be any occasion, really. But anyway, so flowers and then a spider. And you're going to see a lot of these in my projects today. So there's that. Then there's the designer paper. It's called Magic in This Night. And so you have these gorgeous flowers, black and white. They can be used for any occasion. The other side has bats. Super cute. Then this, I'm not doing a very good job here. Let's do it sideways. This piece, which again, really any occasion you want to use it for, just flowers. But then a really cool spider webby pattern on the back. This one, actually, is that the same exact pattern? I think it is. Same pattern, but in Cajun Craze. And then those bats on the back. I bet those fit the dies. I bet those fit the dies. I didn't even test that. I always notice that stuff after I've made projects. Then we have another floral. Got a little spider webs in there. So you can sneak in some Halloween or not. Ooh, Karen ordered it today. Yes, this DSP is awesome. Just black with white stripes. That goes for any occasion. And then so this one's just kind of a, I'm sure there's a word for that. I want to say brocade, but I don't think so. But a pattern there. And then more black and white flowers. And then these spiders in Blackberry Bliss. And then a really cool argyle pattern there in black and black. So, yes, awesome paper. Definitely not only Halloween themed, depending on which side you use. The colors are Basic Black, Blackberry Bliss, Cajun Craze, and Pretty Peacock. And, of course, white. And then the black glimmer paper. Amazing. That can be Christmas. Anything else, you name it, you can use black glimmer paper. And of course, we don't know if that will carry over. I kind of doubt it will, based on what's being carried over lately. So if you want that, definitely get it now. Oh, we also have the Iridescent Pearls, and try to show you, they're really cool. Really cool. I'll be using those today, so let me just leave that open. The Cobwebs 3D embossing folder. I'll be using that today. And then that mesh ribbon. It's called Metallic Mesh. Definitely not only for Halloween. It's just silver. So Christmas or any other theme you want to use some silver ribbon for. I'll be using that today as well. Okay, so I'm going to start out by making the box. So I rarely ever cut and score a box. I just don't. So Paper Pumpkin mini boxes in our annual catalog is what I will be using, which I love these. Uh-oh, am I still live? Yes. Although my iPad doesn't look like I'm live. Live video has ended. Oh, goodness. Can someone comment? Sorry, I have to put my head where I can see. Can someone comment? I see Darla say good morning. Can someone else tell me if I'm still live? Because iPad says I'm not. Uh-oh. Don't know what happened. Okay. I see 2 people saying it's working. Okay, there we go. I don't know what happened, but the iPad, I'm watching the feed over there, and it said this video has ended. Thank you guys for commenting for me. Okay, so Paper Pumpkin mini boxes, they're found in the annual catalog. And this is what they look like when they're not assembled. One side is flat, can't think of the word, but it's not shiny, and the other side is shiny. In general, the purpose of the shininess is for food, so that grease won't go through to the other side. So you can put cookies or whatever. You wouldn't want to touch it like this if you did that, but anyway. So I'm just going to assemble this box real quick. It's very easy to assemble. You just want to fold on all the score marks first, which I'm usually always miss one when I'm supposed to do this. I always put the shiny side inside. You can put inside. You can put the shiny side outside, but I find personally, this is just me, that when I do that, the box does not fold as well. But I know a lot of people do that. So, and these little things are going to pop out, but I just always let them fall out when I assemble. When you put that down, they fall out. So, but very quick and easy to assemble. It's a nice size box. And yeah, just super fast to put together. There we go. And let's measure it. It is 5 3/4 by 3 3/4. If you want to know how big is it. And it's, I think, yeah, 1 inch tall. Okay, so we're just going to decorate the top. Really simple. I have Pretty Peacock cardstock. And I have a piece of the designer paper. I'll give you those measurements in a second. A scrap of Whisper White. And then I took the black glimmer paper and I die cut from it one of these, the large die image. And then I took the bats and die cut them out of there because it was going to be covered up. So let me show you what that looks like. It looks like this. And then I want to show you what I did. I just cut this smaller piece out of a scrap of Whisper White. It could have been printer paper, whatever. And I made this template to make sure that when I die cut the bats, I didn't go too far out of the edges. So I literally laid the die on my die cut label. And then I placed this on top, and then I lifted it and I scooted this a little further. Try to center it. Scooted that die as far to the edge as I could get it without going over. Then I can just put a sticky note on top to hold it in place and run that through the die cutting machine. Then I flipped it around and did the same thing, made sure it didn't go outside of the edges. So then I have 6 bats to use on all of these projects I'm making today. 6 glimmer bats. So obviously I could have just cut the bats out of another sheet of glimmer paper, but all of that's going to get covered up, so why waste it? Okay, and then I have a scrap of Whisper White to stamp and die cut from. The paper here, the cardstock is 3.5 by 5 1/4, and the designer paper is 3 1/4 by 5. Okay, and then this piece here I'm going to stamp. I need to pull my stamps a little closer to myself here, the way I arranged my table. So I'm going to use the image that goes inside the frame, the label, and then Happy Halloween. So we're going to use Memento Black. I have a brand new, just opened Memento Black pad, and I found that I do not need to press hard with this brand new one. But normally I press a lot more firm on a Memento Black ink pad. And then add Happy Halloween. I think that's crooked. I think it looks okay. I'm not sure if it's crooked. My angle is weird right here. So then I'm going to die cut that out. Of course, I need my amazing Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, but don't worry, your Big Shot still works with all of our dies, so never fear. You do not have to have the new machine. But it is it takes up less space, and then you just fold these 2 sides out, and then you grab your plates that it comes with. It comes with instructions, and then it comes with a thick embossing plate, 2 clear cutting pads, and then these 2 platform pieces here. Everything's numbered for your instructions. I know I need platform number 1, and then platform number 2 for die cutting, and then a clear cutting pad, which this one is the one I've been cutting on, and then my cardstock die with the blade facing down. And this is why I'm so excited to get my magnetic platform, because it's going to hold those in place so awesome. But you can also use a sticky note if you don't have that. And then clear cutting pad on top. And just run it through only 1 time. I have run some things through, Susan just woke up, that's funny, twice. Oh, there's something I did with glimmer paper on another project that I ran through twice, because glimmer paper is thicker and it was an intricate die. So I'll tell you about that at that time. But anyway, in general, you only have to run your projects through 1 time. So we have that. And then get my stuff out of the way. I can't remember if I need to use that machine again for you guys, because I pre-did a lot of stuff. Okay, so assembly, we're going to use Stampin' Dimensionals. Guess what? It's the season of black Stampin' Dimensionals. I'm so excited. I always feel like guilty that I never use my black ones, but I haven't been using black cardstock lately, like for a long time, I don't know why. So when you buy black dimensionals, they come in mini and large in 1 pack. You get 2 sheets of each. So I have cut some of the large ones in half. So I'm going to use those for this piece. See how they're black? So they hide better under, when you're using dark cardstock. And then I'll use the minis on some stuff today, like one of these bats. So I used one of the larger bats, and I actually used only half of a mini. So I pre-cut that in half for the bat because he's very small. So that's how half of one fits on there. And then he's gonna go right there. And then the only other thing I'm gonna add to that is the Iridescent Pearls. So I'll use my Take Your Pick tool. I always put my finger on top of the embellishment when I'm using the Take Your Pick tool to pick them up, to hold it down while I scoop under there. And I'm just gonna put one of these on each end. They are very spooky embellishments, which I love. So cute. Okay, and then put it all together. Grab my Stampin' seal. Hold it straight up. It doesn't take a lot because it's a really strong adhesive. And I tested it just regular Stampin' Seal yesterday, and it held fine to this box. So I'm not using Stampin' Seal Plus. I could, but I didn't find it necessary. And then some more black dimensionals. Y'all know I only use halves 95 to 99% of the time. So I've cut those in half already. I'll just stick one right there. And then, actually I forgot, I'm not putting one in the middle because of the ribbon. I want this to go where the ribbon goes through it. So all we're gonna do is tie this ribbon around first in a bow. So it's amazing. It looks like a spider web, but then if you're not thinking that way, if you're using it on a different project, then it won't look like a spider web. So it's so cool. I'm just gonna tie a bow. It kind of gets gets real skinny when you're tying bows, but then you can pull it back out. Yes, Linda, I love that label too. Look how pretty that is. Oh, so pretty. Grab my scissors. I couldn't, at first I was like, should I cut it at an angle or not? But I did cut it at an angle. And I do think it looks good that way. You could save that piece for something else later. Okay, so then I will take off the backings for my dimensionals. This is that's how it will look for you guys. That's the direction. Let me take the backings off of this. And then, oh, and by the way, black glimmer paper with black on the back. Isn't that smart? But I want to just make sure that my dimensionals don't actually touch the ribbon so that it can be slid out if needed. So there's our box. Simple, simple. This cat. Now for the box, for the prize, I did not attach the bottom two dimensionals, and I'm going to slide this ribbon off, this bow, and flatten the box to mail it. So you'll be able to put it back together by just sliding that on and taking the dimensionals off, the backings off, and attaching that down. So this one will be the prize, and that's the one I made today. Okay. All right. Next, for the 3 cards I'm making today, I am using, hey Pam, I'm cutting in and out. Uh-oh. I don't know what kind of trouble I'm having today with my signal, which is not good because I'm doing an online event with Stampin' Up! Today. I'm participating in it. So, hopefully we're not having too many internet problems. Thank you, Laura. Okay, so we're going to use the note cards and envelopes. The Whisper White is what I'm using. It also comes in Very Vanilla. I will need 3 because I'm going to make 3 cards and 3 envelopes. 2, 3. I believe you get 20 in a pack, 20 note cards and 20 envelopes. They'll be on my supply list, which will be posted on my blog, by the way, later today. And these are note card size. So there's a score mark. Don't forget, there's the valley where they scored it and it pressed down. And then the mountain. You fold into the mountain to make a card, or to fold on a score mark, I should say. Whatever score mark. And that's when possible, because sometimes I score stuff and then it's like, nope, I have to fold into the mountain. But you'll get a smoother fold if you can fold into the mountain, not the valley. I'm going to go ahead and fold these two as well. I'm pretty weak with my scoring, but there's the host code to get that free class this month, by the way. Okay, so let me look at what we're even making here. Okay, so this one is, I actually pre-did everything, but I don't think you guys will mind. So the card, the piece that you cut to go on the front of these note cards and envelopes is 3 1/4 by 4 3/4, because these are 3 1/2 by 5. So take off 1/4 of an inch. So that's basic black, 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. And then I embossed it with the cobweb embossing folder. So I just placed the cardstock in there that direction. This is a 3D embossing folder. So you use, for this machine, number 1, the folder with the paper inside, and then the gray number 4 on top. That's it. Make sure you place the folded end where it goes into the machine first, and don't roll it backwards. You only want to put the folded end into the machine, that's what I mean by folded, where it connects. Your paper's inside, obviously, not on the outside, and number 4 on top. If you have the Big Shot, you can use the old blue cutting pad on top, or you can use a clear one with a piece of paper, cardstock on top. 1, 2, 3, however many it takes to make this a little thicker. These are thinner than these. Okay, so that's how I embossed it. And it actually looks really good on both sides, by the way, this folder. It looks really cool on the opposite side. I don't know how well you can see that. I like it though. Pam, I sound better. Thank you. Okay, yeah, Pam, possibly it was your connection, which that happens to me all the time. And literally I will think, oh, her internet's bad, and then I'll try it and shut Facebook and go back in, and it was me. Okay, so I'm not going to attach that yet. So what I pre-did, because you've already kind of seen it, is I cut another label from the glimmer paper, the large one, and I could have cut the bats out of it. I just didn't, out of laziness, prepping for this video. I only need these 6 for what I'm making today, but why waste that paper underneath? And then I pre-stamped exactly what I just did for you on the previous project. And then we're going to use 2 of these bats, a bigger one and a smaller one. So we'll go with those 2. Okay, so what I'm going to do is first attach this label flat. Can y'all hear the cat? Hey, Catherine, good morning. And then I'm going to use the ribbon. And so first I'll just measure. I'm going to wrap it around the back, so I'll just cut it a little bit bigger. And then that's the mesh ribbon. I'm going to place adhesive on the back 2 sides of this black cardstock. Lay this across here, and then I want to kind of gather it on the ends. And because it's so thin, it sticks into that adhesive really easily. This is by no means any kind of perfect technique. The gathering is just gather it a little. So it'll look like that. That's what it looks like on the back. I will put adhesive on top of it just in case when I attach it to my card base. Might even trim that off. Okay, and then we're just going to use our welcome back to the party, black Stampin' Dimensionals. I cut mine in half to attach this to the front. So this card's very simple. When you're making your box, you just do basically double up, die cut another glitter label, and stamp and die cut another one of these, the Happy Halloween. And then we'll use our mini black Stampin' Dimensionals for the two bats. Turning them over on their backs. Again, I'm going to use the ones that I cut in half because the bats are so small. You could use tweezers or something to be able to pick those up easier if needed. And then I have the larger bat up here and the smaller bat down here. I didn't put the Iridescent Pearls on this one, but you definitely could. I just didn't because of the bats. So then that's going to get attached to my card front, my note card. You can see kind of how little adhesive I'm using. And there's our first card, which, by the way, of course, is going to fit in this box. Is that not awesome? It is awesome. So this can be a gift you give someone, or you can just use it to store your cute little Halloween cards. Gift cards will fit inside these little envelopes if you want. You can, of course, stamp your envelopes. So for all four envelopes, all three, I stamped open if you dare and added 2 small spiders. So there are 2 large spiders. There are 2 spiders in the stamp set. One is larger that fits the die and one is smaller. These are creepy looking spiders, by the way. I do not want to see that in real life. But anyway, stamp those on there. And then there's, of course, open if you dare. And so that is going to go in my little box. Let's see, here's the one I made originally. Cute. So there's the first one. Now, for our second card, we have our note card base, right? And an envelope, which is going to get stamped. Then I have a piece of the Spider designer paper. It's the one with the Argyle on the back and then the Blackberry Bliss spiders on the front. Same spider as before. A scrap of Whisper White to stamp and die cut from. A piece of basic black that I cut with the large label. And then after cutting, I embossed with the Cobwebs folder. And then this is the piece that I die cut and did run it back and forth twice through the machine because it's very intricate, and it was glimmer paper from the Ornate Frames dies. These were actually our Halloween dies last year. They are still available, and they're awesome for any projects, not just Halloween. There's so many different things we carry that will fit inside these images or these shapes. So I also used this die here, the larger frame of those two, which fits perfectly inside this one for my greeting. So you'll see that in a second. So what I stamped on my scraps is, in Memento Black, 2 of these creepy spiders. And then the greeting. So it says, "There is magic in this night." And then I die cut that out with that frame I told you. So it looks like this. Cute. And then I'm going to put this on top. Actually, I'm going to put this one on top of there. Then what I wanted to show you on the spiders is it took me quite a few minutes to figure out, actually quite a few cuts to figure out how to align that die. So I actually took a photo of it finally. And it might be obvious to some of you. I'm going to hold this up closer to the camera. But I kept trying to put like one leg in these openings, but it's 2 legs basically per opening. And the legs are just on the edges of the silver part of the thing. So then you definitely want a sticky note, especially if you don't have a magnetic platform, to hold it in place. But if you can see it from right here, there's a leg on the bottom and a leg on the top. If you don't align it that way, it does not look good. I threw them all away. But if you do, it cuts it perfect. So it can be done. It just took me several tries. And I mainly took the photo for myself because I was afraid I would forget. Let me try to hold it up there without the sticky note. And then you just run it through the machine just like I did on that last card. So I die cut all 3 of those out. And now we are ready to assemble. So first, this piece can go on the card because I'm not attaching anything behind it, our designer paper. So let me go ahead and attach that down. And then it's the same size as the black for that last card, 3 1/4, 4 3/4. And then I'm gonna use Stampin' Dimensionals for my label. So I'll use my half pieces, or whatever size these are where I cut the sides up. They're a portion of a Stampin' Dimensional. And that's going to go on my label, which does fit perfectly in this awesome frame die. And then what I want to do is, this is going to go in the center, but I'm going to use the mesh ribbon across here. So it's kind of really what I did before, but just at an angle. So I'm going to add adhesive to the 2 corners and gather it up so that it's in that little scallop there. Like that. I was trying to kind of create a spiderweb look, but anyway, it turned out to be this look, whatever we want to call this. Actually, I remember I also put some adhesive in the center, because that's going to get hidden anyway, and spread it out a little bit in the middle. Then this will go on top with Stampin' Dimensionals, and then I'll add my spiders also with dimensionals. So half of a large one for each little spider. And then the 4 sides again here, mainly because of, I would usually just do 2, but I'll do 4 because of the ribbon and stuff, just to secure it better. And then just put it together and attach that to the front with Stampin' Dimensionals, and that is another cute card. I would say quick and easy, but you do have to, you know, it's not difficult at all, but I'm skipping the die cutting and embossing portions, obviously, so you have to add that to your time. Isn't that cute, though? Oh, it's a really cute, creepy Halloween set. So right on top of that ribbon for sure to hold it down, and then the other 2 corners, and then one right in the middle. And I'll cut that off again. Being kind of wasteful with my ribbon, but it will. Thank you for sharing, Debbie. Yeah, Stella, you definitely need the ribbon. And also, of course, not only for Halloween. I haven't used it on Christmas yet, but I know it's going to be awesome, and I can't wait to do that. So there's this card. Magic is in this night. Oh, I forgot something. Oh, well, okay. I forgot to say two things. I also stamped the small spider here, so I didn't say that. But obviously, when you stamp, where'd that paper go? This, you just add the small spider right up here in the top right-hand corner. So right there. And going whatever direction you want. So I wanted it crawling kind of up, and then die cut it out. Or you could stamp the spider after, right? Then, if you want to make that spider look really, really, really creepy, you add an iridescent pearl to it. To its body. Creepy. So, there we go. Creepy, creepy spider. But cute, right? And pretty. I had to look over at my sample and I was like, oh. And you can see the designer paper is one of those where it's lighter and darker in different spots of it. And of course, you have your envelope, open if you dare. Really cute. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for sharing, Martha and Susan. Y'all are welcome. Thank you. Okay, one more card to go. Let's see. Oh yeah, I really like this one. So we have our envelope, which we will stamp. Oh, I guess that's from the last card. Envelope, which we will stamp. And then the card base. And for this one, I have Cajun Craze. I like that this paper only really has 3 or 4 colors. So simple when you're choosing your colors. The designer paper, that's the one with the bats on one side that fit the die that I didn't notice. And then there's a black and white version of this also, but it's like designer spider webs. Then with our glimmer paper, I die cut the small frame. So that's the one that Happy Halloween is cut from, the smaller one. And then I have a scrap of Whisper White for stamping and die cutting. I'm looking at my sample. And then I'm going to use these 3 bats on here. Yeah, so we're ready to go. So for this one, I'm going to stamp the large bat image, which has 2 bats. And then the die has the 2 bats, of course, in the same exact position. So we'll stamp that. And then I'm also going to stamp Trick or Treat. Start to say Happy Halloween. Okay. I do need to die cut these out. So let's grab that machine. Do that real quick. Get all my pieces right. Do not put your instructions through the machine. So just align your image with your die or vice versa. You can hold that down with a sticky note if you need to, and then die cut that out. And of course the bats will be separate once they come out of the machine. So here's one, he stayed on the machine. And then the other one. And then for the greeting, I'm gonna hand cut that out. There's our 2 bats. That's kind of cool too. You can make a window and put like the glimmer paper behind it or something. That would be pretty cute. Spooky. Okay. And then let me just hand cut this out. I'm just doing straight cuts. Of course, they'll be even more crooked than my normal straight cuts because of being on video, but that's okay. Remember to comment so you can have a chance to win the projects from today. And if you do win, I'll give you the best ones, whichever projects end up turning out better. The ones I made before or the ones I made after. Okay, so now we have all our pieces. We have the bats from the first card. No ribbon is getting wrapped around anything on this one, so I'm going to attach my designer paper to, and these are the same measurements as the last projects, to the cardstock, and then that to the card base, which is a note card. Then everything here is going to go on with dimensionals, so the 2 bats and the trick or treat. It looks like I didn't cut quite enough in half. I always try to guess on that, and I don't know why I just don't cut up full sheets, but I don't like it when the whole thing is cut up. I like to go cut as I go. So balance out those wings because he's larger. This one, for the greeting, you need some skinny ones. Just make sure they're not wider than your paper. Okay, and then all of that is going to go on the label. So actually I should put trick or treat down first. How's everybody doing? Hey Eleanor, thank you. Good to see you. So there's that one, and then our big bat. My dimensionals might be high, but that's okay. It'll stick to the card later. And then this guy here, I am going to add pearls to them, the Iridescent Pearls to the bats. So one here and one right in the middle of the little one. And then Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of this. To go right on in the center of this card. And of course you can imagine with using the note cards and envelopes, white or vanilla, with the paper pumpkin box, any theme you could do. You could do, obviously, Halloween, fall, Christmas, birthday, or anything else you want. You could do a theme. So I'm attaching these bats flat, so I'm just using my silicone craft sheet to avoid getting excess adhesive on my scratch paper. And then we'll just sprinkle them around. I want them flat so that this part really stands out. And then of course, last but not least, we can't do it without this mesh ribbon. So we're gonna do a bow. It's very easy to work with for bow tying, but I did find, instead of trying to do bunny ears, I just did a regular bow, like for me anyway, the way I tie my shoes kind of bow. Very easy though. It's just really easy to work with. It's almost like air. And of course you can fluff the bow back out. I do have scissors, yes. So you can cut those tails at an angle. Here we go. Which way do I cut them? Always get confused on that. And so you have a really pretty bow. Again, imagine it on a Christmas card or any other project. Christmas gift, not Christmas, whatever. Mini glue dot for that bow. So I will peel back protective coating. Don't touch the dot. Only touch the embellishment. There is that one. Of course, with a matching envelope. That's it. That mesh ribbon is very versatile, Martha. I agree. So there's my original card. I keep having to press these cards down because they're note cards, and they are, for me anyway, I always have trouble making them sort of stay put. Okay, so let me grab all the projects from today. We have our box. You do have a chance to win all 4 projects, the 3 cards and the box, with the matching envelopes. Just by commenting on the video or sharing, you get entered for both. Just comment that you shared. Oma just used that ribbon as snow on a card. I hope I get to see that card, Oma. Thank you, thank you. You are welcome, Stacy. Thank you very much. For my team meeting this month, we're making a fall box with 3 note cards to go inside. So if you're on my team, sign up for the make and takes. If you're not on my team, you can join and sign up by next week for the make and takes. We are, hey Tommy, we're, it's live and to go. Glad y'all like the ribbon. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Cindy. Awesome. Whoever I missed saying hi to as y'all came on, thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it. Thank you, Linda. Don't forget, you can still share and comment and all that stuff, even if you're watching replay or you just joined, like someone said, to be entered to win. If y'all have any questions about any of the stuff I talked about today, like my classes or anything else, just let me know. And I can get you whatever you need, links or whatever. The links for the new classes are not even made yet, but they'll be done by the September 1st. So, thank you very much. I hope y'all have a great day and a great week. I believe I will see you next week. If there's any issues, I'll let you know. Thanks. Bye.